Good morning, honey badger.
Good morning all.
Where are we going first thing?
Calabardina.
So, I have my destination. It's Calabardina on the coast. I think it's a good start point for the day. It's February in the south of Spain. Sun is shining. It's about 18 degrees at the moment. Just the two of us today, myself and Brenda the honey badger, who's also the super executive camera operator. Coming close now to Calabardina, and you can see what a pretty place this is. It's a small resort near the town of Aguilas, and not many people know about this place, so don't go telling everyone. However, as is the case along lots of bits of the south coast of Spain, the campervanners and motorhome owners are here, usually from the beginning of January till round about the end of March. Mostly retired people from further north in Europe. We're now heading towards a little beach and cove which sits under the big rock at the end of Calabardina. Both of us happy to be out in the sunshine. There are a couple of cafe bar restaurants either end of the little beach.
Restaurant's shut, so no coffee. But we'll have a look around because it's very beautiful here. We're in Calabardina. It's a little gem not many people know about.
It's very quiet here this time of year, which is the total opposite to what it's like in July and August when the holiday homeowners and holiday makers from the north of Spain arrive en masse. After the recent storms, there's a lot of seaweed thrown up on the beach, and that accounts for the browny coloured water.
Very pretty, Calabardina. We like it here, but nothing's open. So we know that a little way up the coast there's an old stone tower. I think it dates from the 16th century. So we'll go and have a look at that, shall we?
First, we have to admire the paintwork on this camper van. Very funky, I think. And then we take a slow meander along the beach. It's pretty windy today. As it's not a major resort, you actually have to be able to speak Spanish at the bars and restaurants here. And apart from them, I think there's only a pharmacy and a supermarket here. That's about it.
Well, we can stop if you want to.
We realise that one of the two bars at the other end of the beach is actually open, so Time for something to drink. It must be a good place because other bikers have stopped here. We order a couple of zero alcohol beers and sit on the beach and enjoy the view. By the time the holidaymakers get here in season, all the seaweed has been removed from the beach. I think you can see it's a really nice place to stop for a while on a bike ride. We finish our drinks and then get ready, make our way towards our next destination, which is the old tower. It's just a few kilometers along the coast to the tower. And again, the road is almost empty of traffic. You can see the tower looming up in the distance there. Handy little parking space, ideal. And then we get off the bike and go and have a look. I think the tower was built in the 16th century and was used up until the 19th century to repel Berber raiders from North Africa. But now it's in pretty much a state of disrepair. Mind you, it's interesting anyway. Years ago, you could go inside the tower and climb up inside it, but it's fallen into such a state of disrepair that you're no longer able to do that. So, our understanding is the tower was built as a lookout defensive tower against Berber raiders coming in from North Africa. And in the 16th century, that was a big problem along the coast of Spain. Brenda the honey badger and myself lived for 2 years in North Africa, and though we never heard Berber language being spoken, only Arabic and French, we did see it in written form on the road signs. Here's an example. Even in written form, it seems very interesting, doesn't it? Anyway, here's a beautiful South African raider getting ready to get back on the bike and move on to our next destination. Retracing our steps through Calabardina on the RMD 15, and we're going to take a right off this road at some point, and we're heading for Cabo Cope. In the meantime, along with the motorhome owners, we're just enjoying the view. We take the turn-off on the right, past a lone cyclist and head back the other way, so the coast now is on our right-hand side. Temperature now round about 20 degrees. It's a blue sky, not a cloud in sight. It's turning into a lovely day to ride. And this wiggly grey snake is the road we're aiming for. It's spectacular. We'll be climbing up the right-hand side of that long line of hills in front of us. The road surface on this stretch of road all the way over the top of the mountain is quite poor in places. There'll be a lot of potholes and uneven lumps and bumps on the road, gravel on the road, so we'll be taking it easy. Oh, and a rambler or two to cross on the way. On our left is a relatively new motorway that cuts a tunnel underneath the mountains there, and I think that's why not much attention is paid to the state of this road. But the views at the top more than make up for the state of the road. So we just smoothly and fluidly get into the right rhythm and just chillax. Just one more tiny little village or hamlet to go through, and then we start to climb. The 700 Honda, with its relatively short wheelbase, is quite agile and nimble on the bends, and that's a definite advantage riding a road like this. A few more curves and we should start to see the blue of the Mediterranean Sea on our right-hand side. The incline is quite steep, so I'm having to work the engine quite hard going through the gears. And a big shout out to Brenda the honey badger for her marvellous camera work as we swing round the bends. Approaching the lookout or mirador now, and I think we're going to stop and take some scenic photographs. It's one of those occasions where the scenery is well worth the ride. Temperature now, it's around about 22 degrees. Sky is blue and the sun is shining. What a lovely day. Having enjoyed this scenic stop, we get back on the bike and we're heading further up the mountain, over the top, down the other side. We're heading towards a place called Morata. Perhaps unsurprisingly, we're not the only ones up here enjoying the view. Including 2 other bikers out today enjoying the sunshine and the mountains like we are. I'm in full concentration mode on this road because of the uneven surfaces, the gravel and the potholes. But I'm still enjoying the ride. And Brenda the honey badger superbly catching it all on the camera. We reach the summit and begin the long descent down the other side. And the scenery changes again as it opens out in front of us. It's beautiful, isn't it? Last year we managed to do quite a bit of touring on the 700 Honda, including the Picos de Europa in the north of Spain, which is also on our channel. And this year we're hoping maybe to ride from south of Spain up to Scandinavia. Fingers crossed we can pull it off. I have on occasion been asked why we chose the 700 Honda as our bike for Spain, our touring machine. Well, I think there's quite a few reasons, but some that come to mind are passenger. My pillion passenger, Brenda the honey badger. It suits her. She's very comfortable on the bike and finds it very easy to get on and to get off the bike. And as a platform to film from, it's quite a good place for her. And I find the bike very easy to ride. The only thing we've sort of compromised on, I suppose, is outright top speed and performance. But you don't really need that for the sort of riding we do. And by the way, those white patches on the ground in the distance are polytunnels. This is an intensely worked agricultural area full of fruit, vegetable and salad crops. So this time of year, it's very busy for the farmers. As we round this next bend, Brenda the honey badger captures a perfect shot all the way down on the right-hand side to the coast again. I am, and I think quite rightly so, very impressed with Brenda the honey badger's capability with the camera, being as she's hanging off the back of the bike while she's filming. I think we're very lucky to have roads like this within an hour of where we live. And the ability to ride in February in the sunshine, 22 degrees, well, you can't ask for better than that. Perfect riding temperature. We're heading for another mountain road we're going to link up with. That'll take us to Morata, which is our lunch destination. We're hoping there maybe there'll be cake. You never know, there might be cake. But we'll probably have a big meaty bocadillo, which is like a baguette. Fingers crossed it's open. We're going to pass some pink and white almond blossoms on the trees. And they're pink and white because they come from two different yet closely related types of trees. So white flowers typically signify sweet almond trees, and the pink flowers belong to bitter almond trees. You learn something new every day. Making a right now onto a quick stretch of the RM 332. And here you go, the pink almond blossoms. And then it's a left turn up into the mountains on the RMD 21. The next right-hand bend is a known accident spot. Here it comes. We've known at least 3 other riders who've come a cropper and fallen off on that bend. I hasten to add, none of the 3 were badly injured, just a bit bashed and bruised. Quite often on this road, you run into farm traffic, tractors and trailers coming the other way. So it's wise to be cautious and just take it easy. The scenery is absolutely gorgeous though, isn't it? It's so beautiful here. And I'm looking forward to my lunch. We hope you're enjoying our local roads, our local ride out. But for both of us, España es siempre asombroso. It's always amazing. February in the south of Spain is quite green and lush. It's very different to the middle of summer, where everything is baked dry, yellow and brown. But each season has its own kind of beauty. The only thing that could make my day more perfect is if the cafe in Morata is selling cake. One of life's simple pleasures. Thinking about our proposed tour this year from south of Spain to Scandinavia, that's going to take some planning. But that's another thing I really enjoy, the planning and the maps, sitting there with a coffee, working it all out. Anyway, we're approaching Morata now, time for lunch.
was interesting. Time for coffee.
And this cafe bar is very biker friendly. You can see by the mural on the wall. We managed to get hold of some big meaty bocadillos, but unfortunately there was no cake. We'll leave you with a picture of a very nice old Honda Dominator that a German guy turned up on. Fantastic machine. Anyway, hope you enjoyed spending time with us, and maybe you'll come back and watch another video soon.